where the funds have come from. And that is the main reason he has made a referral to the Financial Investigation Division, which investigates financial crimes. 4 accounts. There were 2 related to his parents put his name on, one with a former constituency manager and another one. Now, it's important to look at the detail. The Director of Investigation said he brought to Mr. Holness's attention on 3 occasions that his name was in fact on the accounts. And in spite of that, Mr. Holness did not declare those as part of his declaration. Secondly, and even more importantly, the Director of Investigation found that in 2 of those accounts, monies were flowing through the accounts from accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness and 2 accounts solely controlled by Mr. Holness. So in essence, he's saying Mr. Holness said he knew nothing about these accounts, but funds are flowing in the region of billions of dollars. Deposits put in today, taken out the following week. 2 accounts controlled solely by him. So the question is, was Mr. Holness being truthful when he said, well, it's my parents' account and I don't know anything about it?
I'm welcome again to this channel, Life with Jennifer JM, and my viewers, my friend and my subscribers. We're following the political scene because the saga, every minute it have a twist, it have a turn. Yesterday we seen a parliament where the opposition move a motion to agree for it to go to the FID. Then the ruling party said no, we not agree with it. So that quash. Then no, this is another new development, and it seems like this saga will have no beginning and have no ending, because at the end of the day, people believe that them above the law. So now, after the Integrity Commission send it to the FID, a new twist of event, we are now learning that the Financial Investigation Division is currently without a chief technical director. Lord have mercy. The people, I don't know if this can get any better. I don't know, this can be like a daytime drama. This is called As the World Turns, So Are the Days of Our Life. The new episode entitled Andrew Saga of the Integrity Commission Report. That's the new daytime saga. No, all along. So the People's National Party is saying it look away if we find now. So the concern only come now. And I would say day after the government parliament reject it. Now we are learning that concern comes amid a referral from the Integrity Commission of its investigative report into the statutory declaration of Prime Minister Andrew Holness to FID for further probe. Senior members of the party, including the opposition leader Mark Golding, raised the matter during a People Parliament discussion they convened on Tuesday. Opposition Senator Bunting is arguing that Holness should step aside as the FID comb through the report. Said the failure to do so, this means that the Prime Minister remains in a position of influence. You see, man, the opposition, let me tell you something. I think you not sleep too, Because I want to oppose all of them sitting there with Andrew did a long time. Andrew make sure cement himself with the institution them that anybody if find nothing against him, he might attach them to him, You don't see that? He attach the EOJ, he attach the ombudsman, he might attach everything where he can attach and put them in the office. So I never did I see that. I don't know that reach to this. But anyway, the world is outside looking, just as how I am looking. And they are just doing like this. Oh. So sometimes when you think you're doing yourself good, you're doing more harm than good. Further, he mentioned that Holness is on the crux of selecting a new Minister of Finance pending the departure of Dr. Nigel Clark, the whole thing in a shambles, for the International Monetary Fund at the end of October. The FID fall under the Ministry of Finance, and the Chief Technical Director is appointed by the Finance Minister. The FID right now does not have a permanent Chief Technical Director. But people may have to laugh over them or something because I don't know what else to do but laugh. Because I see these things as joke. What direction the country going now? Who is really operating the country? The head of FID is Sylvain A., who retired a couple months ago. So it's only as an acting head now. So there is not even any security of tenure for who is there, said Bunting. We can expect that he or she will be carefully selected, but I think the public is right to be concerned. I think all well-thinking person would be concerned. You would investigate yourself? No. You cannot oversee those who are investigating you? No. It's just a basic principle, he added. The IC, in referring the report to oldness, income and asset to the FID, said there can be no finality in the certification of statutory declaration for 2019 to 22 without a further probe. So I'm still not even done certified for 23 yet neither, this way before them right now, without further probe. So I'm still have 23 and plus him 23 to 24. So I'm going to still end up in a still bankruptcy anyhow no one take it. Director of Investigation at the Commissioner, Kevin Stevenson, made the referral to the FID over concern about the funding and operations of company linked to the Prime Minister. The report lists Positive Media Imperium, East Estate Bridge, and Green Emerald as company with which Allness is associated. The finding of the DI investigation raised significant question around the income generated capacity of the reference company relations relative to the funds which have been identified in the account of the said. So, anyway, FID confirmed that it received the communication from the IC last week. The agent said the report content may be analyzed under legislative governing the FID function. The FID will undertake a comprehensive analysis of the IC report and determine what, if any, specific area may be probed in, keeping with the mandate of FID, it said in a statement. Bunting echoed his party call for Allness to step aside, arguing that it is the customary thing to do both in private and public sector. We have seen over and over again where persons, whether in the private or the public sector, find themselves in such position have to step aside to allow the investigation to be complete. Mr. Allness now go step aside. He have to stay there and continue manipulated for making him come out and look like the good guy who was what you right word to use. The IC definitely did have a thing against him and all them something like that. You see some supporters them want to do and all of this thing. But boy oh boy, my people, may try to tell them, say the thing just not look good, it not look right. So then I have a person there in place. So everything chaka chaka. In a Jamaica term. I don't know if you don't know what I mean. Everything chaka chaka right now. The government and the government in Jamaica at this time is chaka chaka. Right? Leave on the views, leave on a comment, and the conversation continue. The FID have no head there to oversee nothing. So most likely the Prime Minister gonna be the head over him own thing. So you don't know what that I mean. But as I said it before and I say it again, the world is looking at us and we look like a puppy show right now. It no matter what no one come out and say what on the end are gonna be. You know, may feel good in yourself, but it's the world where watch us and we'll see what is happening. Remember to like, share, and to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and the conversation continue. I'm your girl, Auntie Jen. Catch you next time. Bye.
Owed him and Housing Association of Jamaica owed him some money. But to me, to suggest that somebody at the level of a chairman of UDC, who I'm certain either has a checkbook or an online banking facility or a banking app is going to get up from his desk somewhere close to 20 times over the period of 3 months and go to an ATM to lodge cash, it doesn't seem plausible to me. The other source was rent of a Mona property, I think it was referred to. No, unless you're operating some sort of back road operation, usually rent is collected once a month. So that would, I imagine, only account for a small number of the total transactions. So even if that were the case, there's still a lot to be explained, and it would, and I can speculate that this is probably one of the reasons why a referral has been made to the FID. It's I think that's a fair comment, because every person who is trained in anti-money laundering or sensitized to money laundering would quickly be able to pick up that this is one of those red flag transactions.